I live over at right next to St. Peter Church on the north side of town, right on the edge of what I think is one of Madison's greatest gifts. It's the Cherokee Marsh. I often take walks down through that marsh, and all summer long, it's not unusual to see turtles sitting out on the logs like a spa, just basking in the sun. Not anymore. One day, I don't know when, but one day, just as the water and the air cooled, an ancient bell sounded in the turtle brain, a signal: take a deep breath, winter's coming. And each of those turtles slipped off of their log and swam for the warmer bottom in the muck. Stroking her way through the walls of plant stems, she found her place, closed her eyes, dug into the mud. She buried herself, and then, pulled into her shell, encased in darkness, she settled into that deep stillness. Her heart slowed and slowed, almost to a stop. Her body temperature dropped just short of freezing. And now beneath that layer of mud, beneath the weight of the frigid waters and the skin of ice and snow, everything has gone so still, she doesn't need to breathe. She slows herself beyond breath in a place where breath is not possible and waits. In the coming weeks, as ice and snow locks the surface of the water, beneath it all she wakes. And oxygen depletion stresses every part of her. Lactic acid pools in her bloodstream. Her muscles begin to burn. Her heart muscle too, a deadly sign. And that acid has to be neutralized, and calcium is the compound to do it. So out of her bones, out of her shell, she pulls calcium, slowly dissolving her very structure, her shape, her strength, so that though she is dissolving, every stressed particle of her stays focused on that utter quiet. In this radical simplicity, this radical silence, will save her life. Because deep within her, at the heart of that stillness, there is something she has no need to name, but something we might just call trust, that one day the world will warm again, and with it, her life. We also must wait. And often that is not easy. On a sleepless night when we wait for the dawn of that day that never seems to come, we wait for that phone call or that text to reassure us that they arrived safe and sound. We wait for the test results to get back from the lab, or we wait for the medicine to start working. We wait for justice, for a world where there will be no more hate or prejudice, where swords are beaten into plowshares and spears into pruning hooks, where nation will not raise sword against another nation. We wait. We wait for love to be returned to us, for faith to be rekindled. We wait for a sign that it's going to be okay, that whatever we're going through at this moment, that whatever wound we're dealing with will somehow heal, whatever chaos we face will pass. We wait for a spark of hope, for anything that tells us tomorrow will be better. And waiting takes energy. It takes will. It takes patience. It takes everything out of us sometimes, but it cannot be rushed. To do so would be to invade God's time with our time. It could put everything worth waiting for at risk. To become distracted, impatient, could kill the very best of what God is waiting to offer us. And so we wait. And in this radical, quiet waiting, we will save our life. Because deep within us also, at the heart of our stillness, something we have no need to name is something that we might call faith. that one day the world will warm again with the very presence of Christ, and with it, our life. Advent waiting for Christmas, life waiting for eternity. It is faith that we offer to hope.